So what does an executor really do? Well, an executor does a couple of things. The first thing the executor ought to do is make sure that the property of the deceased is secured. And what I mean by that is that may be making sure the locks have been changed, making sure that the property is properly insured. Insurance companies sometimes charge completely different rates for a home that's occupied from one that's non-occupied. Making sure that the property is properly inventoried. That may mean going to the safety deposit box and making sure that things are inventoried there. We never recommend that a family member serving as executor go to the safety deposit box alone. Even if you're not a family member, don't go there alone. Go with somebody else not related to you who can serve as a witness as to what was in the safety deposit box, so you don't get accused of taking things out of the safety deposit box that can't be found, and I'm sure mom left that diamond bracelet in there and it's not there. So go with somebody else. Secure the property. Second, make sure you've got a list of the deceased's debts, and that may take a while to get because bills may come in much later, hospital bills much later. Then you want to make sure you have a list of the deceased's property. Again, that could take a while, and frankly, you may never know for sure you've got all the property because unless the deceased left a very complete listing of the deceased's property, you may have to wait months for statements to come in. Some statements are issued quarterly. Some statements may be semi-annually and some statements annually. Until you've got all that information, you really are going to be hard-pressed to start writing checks to the heirs. You may be able to write some earlier on, but don't forget, your primary job as executor is to pay the bills, pay the taxes, pay the expenses of the estate administration, and then and only then write checks to heirs.